Yeah. So this is a docs, Docker docs. If you want, you guys can use this document. If you want a reference, you can use this document. Okay. So what is the repository? Docker repository hub.docker.com. Yeah. So this is my account, something like a Cheruku Hari Krishna. Actually, I don't know what is the password. So let's try to reset the password. Repository, repository, something like Terraform images. Hmm.
Letters must be lowercase.
Yes, I'm trying to log into Docker. Yeah, login succeeded. You guys know, right? So I created a repository. The repository name is Terraform images one. So my username is something like Cheruko Hari Krishna. So how we can push the Docker? So Docker push Cheruko Hari Krishna, something like a Terraform images. So tag name. So whatever the tag name, you can push it to the tag name. So this is the how we can push the images. Something like a, so yesterday what we did. So yesterday we we downloaded the Docker container images from the Docker Hub. So someone same like as me, someone is pushed the HTTPD, something like HTTPD. So these guys are Docker official image, sponsored OSS. So these are the community people. So they are so this is the manage IQ from. So this is for Docker Inta. So the same like as a me, like as a me created a Docker repositories, public repository. They push it in the Docker Hub. So whatever we want, so we can check it and we can download the Docker container from here from the Docker Hub. Docker Hub. The same like as AWS also, Azure also created their own repository. Docker Hub, not a Docker. They created a repositories of their own repositories. Their own repositories. So how we can create our own Docker image? So yesterday we downloaded from the Docker Hub. So how from now, how we can create that how we can create the our customized Docker image. So then we can push it to the Docker Hub. So whatever the Docker Hub images are there, also we can use that Docker Hub images. Okay. Excuse me. So Docker file. So Docker file. So a Docker file is a text document that contains all the commands a user could call on the command line. Assembly, assemble an image. Assemble an image. Build an image. The Docker build command builds an image from the Docker file on a context. So what is the command, guys? Docker build. So Docker build is the to building our local customized Docker images, container images. Docker build hyphen dot. Docker build hyphen a path also. Docker build. So the Docker daemon runs the instructions in the Docker file one by one, committing the results of the each instruction to new to a new image if necessary before finally outputting the idea of your new image. So whenever possible, Docker uses a build cache to accelerate the Docker build process significantly. So when you are done with your build, you are ready to look into the scanning your image with the Docker scan. So Docker scan, however, how we can create the Docker file. The file Docker file format is something like a so instructions and arguments. Instruction arguments. A Docker file must be given with the from instruction. So from instruction. So this is the instruction. So these all are the instructions and arguments. Instructions and arguments. So what is the instructions? A Docker distributes official versions of the images that can be used for building Docker files under the Docker file repository on a Docker hub. So Docker file. So what is a from? A valid Docker file must start with the from instruction. A Docker file. So this is the Tomcat Docker file, something like from CentOS. So it will download the CentOS. Then run. So yum install -y. It will install the Java. Then run mkdir opt. So I want to create a directory. How we can use the run command. So I want to go to cd. Cd is nothing but a worked here. So something like add is nothing but a downloaded the you downloaded the Apache Tomcat from the website, then move to the OPT Tomcat. So here we created a OPT Tomcat, right? It moved to the OPT Tomcat. Then run tar dot xcf, something like this is nothing but a tarring, something like a zip file, right? We need to untar the zip file. So then run move Apache something like to OPT. So then expose 880. So we provided the network, right? The by using expose. Then cmd command opt tomcat bin catalina.sh run. So this is the Docker run command. So this is the just a simple Docker file. So we can create our customized Docker images with the Tomcat. With the Tomcat. Java install and Tomcat install with the just CentOS. So in that bundle, what is the bundle? Java is installed, Tomcat is installed. Okay. The instructions are Docker file instructions are from a valid Docker file must starts with when the starts with a from instruction. Start is nothing but a guys. Start is nothing but a from. Start from. From a valid a Docker file must start with from the from instruction. Then run. The run instruction will be execute any command in a newer layer, any command in a newer layer on top of the current image and commit the results. The resultant committed image will be used for the next steps in the Docker file. What is CMD? The main purpose of the CMD is to provide the defaults for an executing container. Defaults for an executing container. No, there can be only one command instruction in the Docker file. If you list more than one CMD, then only at least CMD will take effect. Do not confuse run with the CMD command. So run actually runs the command and commits the results. Command does not execute anything at the build time, but specifies in the intended to command for the image. So label. So the label instruction adds metadata and image. A label is a key value pair. So expose. So the expose instructions informs Docker to the container listen. listen on the specified network port at the runtime. So the export is for the network port. To set up port direction on the host system to seeing the -p flag. The Docker network command supports the create a network for the communicating among the containers without the need to expose or publish public ports because the container connected to a network can communicate with each over any port. So what is env? Env instruction sets the environment variable value. So add instructions copies a new file, directories or remote files URL from and adds them to the file system of the image at the path. If if is a local tar archive recognizes compression format, so then it unpacked as a directory. So copy instructions are copies a new files or directories and adds them into the files container to the path. Entry point. An entry point allows you to configure the container that will run as an executable. Entry points, these are the volume. The volume instruction create a mount point which is specified name along holding with the externally externally mounted volumes from the native host or other containers. User. The user instruction sets the username to use when running an image. Work directory. The work dir instruction sets the working directory from the run command, entry point, copy, and add instruction. So arguments. The arg instructions defines a variable that user can pass build time to the builder with the docker build command using the -" build arg. Shell. The shell instruction allows you to default shell use the shell form of the commands to be overridden. Guys, got it right? So these all are the instructions and arguments. What are the arguments? So these are the from is the instruction. So CentOS is the argument. From is the instruction. Install y is the argument. Run is the instruction. Work directory is the instruction. Add is the instruction. Run is the instruction. Run is the instruction. Expose is the instruction. CMD is the instruction. So these all are the arguments. Guys, got it? Yes. So this is the this file is a Apache installation. So this is a Docker installation. So let's try with this. So vi, so this capsule Docker file. Let's check. Sorry. You see, guys. So I already created for the previous batch. From CentOS run. I will try with this. Hmm. So instruction comment 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 comment. So what is the comment use, guys? This command will not. This line will not execute. It's something like it shows. Oh, so this is the comment. Comment no need to execute. Okay. So CentOS run install y. So let's see. What is the command, guys? So docker build dot command. What is that? Docker build dot command. The first from center is, so from center is is running. Next command is executing, running install -y. So fail to download the metadata repo, upstream cannot prepare for the internal mirror list, no URL mirror list. So that's the reason it is not executing this command. It is not executing this command. So for this, I added something like repository cd/etcm dot repositories set hyphen mirror list. I added the mirror list. Then I tried with the m install. Yeah, let's add these two. Need to before, right? Let's try. Yeah. So m install is failed on this time, but now, yeah, after that I will show you. Now it is installing the, yeah. So run mkdir, it's working, and workdir, it's went. Then it's tried to add Apache something like. So here we are getting the 404 error. So let's show you. Yeah. So after that Docker build, after that something like it's already from sent over done, right? Then starts us getting the repository. Then start is run m install -y. So it's executed this also. Then it run m install -y. So it is installed. So Java is installed. Java is installed. Then so removing intermediate container, then run mkdir opt, it's working. Then workdir, it's go to the opt tomcat directory. Then it's tried to download it from the this https, but it's showing something like a 404 error. So because so that URL is not working. That URL is not working. So what you need to do? So you need to provide this URL. You need to provide this URL. What is this? So this add, after expose I am copying because of, so there must be a change. So here 9.0.54, here 9.0.79, and the package name also changed from here, right? I'm removing this line and this line and this line. After opt tomcat, these three lines I'm adding. So yeah. So this is the URL from the website. So it would go to the opt tomcat, then enter this star.gz. So then whatever the files are there, it will be go to the opt tomcat, then expose, then run the Docker container. Before that, Docker Docker ps hyphen u if any Docker containers are running. So Docker stop. Docker image RMB. Docker images. And there is no Docker images. Docker ps hyphen u. So nothing to be running. Build Docker images. So it's showing this is also not found. Let's check. This is the target, is it? We're trying to download this. Yeah, let's try this. TPS Docker 9080. So here we need to change. Developer dot zero. Let's try. Yeah, it is downloaded. It's working. Download is working. Yeah, this is working. So downloaded. Then run the tar.xvg star.dz. Then it run move Apache Tom, whatever the Tom get. So Tom. So then it go to cd opt bin catalina datasets run. So removing intermediate containers. So successfully built. Docker ps Docker images. You see, a Docker image is created. Docker image is created. So this is the image. So how to push this image? How to push this image? How to push this image? So how to push this image? Something like a Docker push or Docker. Something like what is your name? A repository name. So this is my repository name. I'm giving the tag name something like Tomcat. Let's try. Like this locally with the tag docker checker on that. So just a Docker push it will work. Push. Mhm. And let's check hostname colon the repository hostname repository image and tag. So we can give Docker tag. push load and latest tag. So now we can push the docker push. Docker push underscore. What is the tag name, guys? Tag name is latest. Okay, let's try with docker push colon and my tag.
Instead of giving a tag name, you can give only just the name and the repository name of the Docker Hub.
Docker hub.
Docker push.
Mm-hmm.
You just that Cheruku Hare Krishna slash Terraform hyphen images, only that one. Yeah. And remove that colon my tag.
Push first your image history. The image does not exist locally with the tag docker images. Let's only push this image. Let's try to run this image. Let's check. Docker run availability. Hmm. It's not a command, right? Docker file command. There is no images, right? We need to try to. Let's check this. We create the file. So this is the Docker image platform document. Enter that, right? Docker images. Yeah, let's try with this command. Okay. Let's Docker review image. So you can try with this one. See. Docker ID. Yes. Yeah. So the the issue with something like we need to while creating the images we need to provide the repository name and the tag. So that is the issue. So we are not seeing this. We are not pushing the Docker image to the repository. It is pushed to the Docker hub. Where is my Docker Hub? Already seen it, right? Yeah, this is my repository. You see, this is the Tomcat new image. So this is the image, guys. This is the image we added. So this is the image we added. So what is the image, guys? So this is the image, something like a Docker push. So this is the image. So if you want, so we can download it. So we can download it by using the Docker pull. So this image name, Docker pull, this image name. So we can download and we can use it. So we can create our customized Docker images and we can push it to the our Docker Hub or Docker Hub repository also. So we can pull from the any of the community, or we can pull from our own customized images also. Something like I want a Docker image on 100 servers. So first you need to build it in one of the server and push it to the Docker images. Then we can create a Ansible playbook, and then we can download the all the servers, target servers, and install the Docker images. Guys understood? Guys understood? Yeah. So this is our Docker image. Something like how we can push our Docker image, Docker pull command. So this is the correct. Hmm. So let's try with remove this Docker RMI. Yeah. Now let's check Docker images. There is no image in Docker full. Yes. Docker full. It is downloading from the. It is downloading from the. Yeah. Docker images. You see, guys. So what is the size of Docker container with our Tomcat? Tomcat is installed. So with our Tomcat, it is. So up, on Docker is up from 3 seconds. IPA. Again, port is not enabled. Let's check. Direct Docker start. use hash symbol. It won't execute. Docker images. Second choice.
You have to give a new name.
So here,
Yeah. Just mention some name and at the end you can provide tag name or some repository name.
Tomcat is not installed. Tomcat not running. So I think Tomcat is not running. That's the reason. So just we created the file only. So cat cleaner data set only, right? Not run. Same to run. Suppose 8080. Already port is exposed, right?
Can you try to log into that container?
Docker exe right very right. Yes. English. The Tomcat is running. Docker. Alright. Now we can execute this command. Docker containers in entity. Docker container one. We can use
hyphen name. Remove the space also.
Docker, let's try with yeah. Okay, Tomcat is deployed. Okay, so you want to deploy application. So
So like that in the same way we can create one image for Jenkins
yes,
and then we
yes,
can
yes,
push
yes,
and pull it,
yes,
right?
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Let me try that Jenkins application.
Yeah, yeah, you can try it. Or you
Yeah.
can try with this also. This is the Docker file.
Okay.
Um, that Docker file. You guys use this Docker file. That Docker file.
So in the Docker file, if I want to run the Jenkins application, just I need to change some links
Yes,
only,
yes,
right?
same. Yeah. So
The
you need
URLs.
to you need to install Jenkins, right? You can use
Okay.
Jenkins.
And what about it from CentOS? Is it same in EC2 instance also?
Yeah, you can say use it same. I think you can use some CentOS also.
Okay.
We are not creating the EC2 instances. This is the Docker container only, right? You are getting from the Docker Hub. Okay.
Yeah, we're creating from the Docker Hub, but like, for example, if you are installing in the virtual machine, right, from
Yes,
CentOS
yes.
7.
You can install on. So what I am telling after EC2 instance. If you want to create a
Okay.
EC2 instance, definitely we need to install either AMI or something like
Oh, yeah,
Amazon Linux
Vashi.
or what. So from
Yeah.
Amazon Linux, you are creating a container with CentOS. You are creating a container with Ubuntu. You are creating a container with Windows, whatever it may be.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, understood, right? And you can
Yeah.
try this also. You can try, or if you
Yeah.
have a time, I will show you. This is also sample web.var workday temp. Let's try with this. Yeah, yeah, this below. So today we started from Docker login, right? Yeah, Docker login. Let's try with the application. Remove intermediate container. Mhm. Something like it is not work. Let's try. Is this? Why it is not work? Received gigabytes. Huh? Okay. The name is don't get that one. Important here. Mm.
Do you need to change the port number or it's fine?
It's fine. So this is the command, right? We executed. Let's try to change the port. I think we need to push and pull, push and get the images right. So then only we can
Sir,
use it. Okay.
sir,
Yeah. Sai.
sir, remove the docker.io in command. Oh,
Docker.io.
yes, sir. Remove the docker.
Yes, 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 yes. Very good. Good catch. No, right. Our image name is docker.io, right?
Oh, sir. Only docker.io. Oh,
No, no, it is. So what I am saying is
sir,
something like it is looking for the Docker.io. So repository. It is looking for the
sir,
repository.
not sir. You removed the tag name also. Sorry, repository. You are
No, just
very
what he
quick.
is saying, just remove the docker.io, not the complete
Um,
entire thing. Because the container, I mean, what is the image ID or it is in the docker.io is not there. Yeah.
8082, right? So this is not installed. I saw something like error, right? This is the problem. So let me give my ID. Hmm, Tomcat, right? Tomcat installation. Somewhere I keep, but I don't know where exactly. Let's check. Oh, no, 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 no.
So, like, that GitHub URL will be installed in that application so that we can direct to that link.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Okay. Install Tomcat. Not this one. I think Kubernetes. Yeah. Tomcat and Tomcat lib test maintenance. Where it is. So somewhere it's sample Docker. So tomorrow I will show you guys. Tomorrow I will show you. Actually, somewhere I keep that my sample.var. So I will push it to
No,
my.
actually, like you place this GitHub command below the lost shell script.
Yes, yes.
Maybe you have to place it before the shell script.
Before the cells.
Yeah, you can open the Docker file so that you can get that point.
Before that text queues, right? Mm, okay. Yep, I understood.
You can place the two lines before expose 8080. Maybe it will give some results. I'm not sure.
You're right. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Mhm. Yes, 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 yes. I got it. I will got it. I got it. Run command we can execute. Run we can use add command. Without run we can add HTTPS to the OPT Tomcat OPT Tomcat web app. Okay, OPT Tomcat. Then work here. No, why we need to create work here? This is work here. OPT Tomcat web apps. So no need, right? Add HTTPS to
I think you can try by building this Docker file.
let's I'm checking. To go here. Can go here. Let's try this. So here we need to download Tomcat. Then try this. Yeah, it looks right. And let's execute this. Okay, images. Complete to right. Docker run. Tomcat to H0. What happened? Server status. Next one. Make the host means why? This will show you on Monday. Okay.
Sir,
Right.
sir,
Sai, tell me.
so paste the var file name, sir, so we can get the slash
No. It's not good. It's
slash.
not good.
Um,
Sample data var dot. You are saying right that?
not only dot var on sample web app.
Yes, it's for sample web app. I think if you're not providing, it will come, but why it is not clicking to skip? Yeah, it's working. It's working. Sample web application to deploy test. Okay, guys. Hello, Jyoshna. Jyoshna Nagraju. Is that right? Hello.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Yeah. So we deployed our Tomcat application with the Docker container. Now you understood, right? So what you can do is you can install the Jenkins with the Docker container. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, what we'll do is something like through Ansible, so we can deploy our application, container application, something like so there is a artifacts are there. So something like Docker Hub is there, right? So from Ansible, so we can create a Ansible YAML file to get the to pull the code or something like to push the code or to something like there is a Docker Hub having a this file, this image. You can download this image and you can deploy it through the server. You can try it, guys. Okay, we have a 2 days time, right? Jyoshna, you there? Sai,
Okay, sir.
Can you please repeat it again?
yeah. So you can create a Ansible playbook. Docker.yaml. So this playbook. So the target server. So this is the target server or something like that. This is the target server. So you can, if you run this Docker file, it will move the so it will connect first something like how we can connect from Docker Hub. You can connect the Docker Hub and pull the image and start pull and Docker run command. So Docker run command, it will run. So it will run the Docker container. Then so something like in the Docker content run in the Docker run. So after the Docker run, so you can check the in the web browser from this EC2 instance or whatever it may be. So this is the one of the Ansible server install EC2 instance, right? So from if you run this playbook here, it will deploy that container here and run the container here, and you can check it on the Google Chrome browser.
So the task is like through Ansible playbooks. we have to
Yeah,
deploy, I mean, like we have to run the Tomcat server or Jenkins, whatever it is, in the another two instances.
not yeah, in the Docker container you can create. You can so first you can build a Docker. Okay,
Okay.
Docker image. What is the image? Something like just now we tried right Tomcat image. Tomcat.
Okay.
So first you build the Tomcat image on one of the server, and you can push it to the Docker hub.
Okay.
Okay, so push it to the Docker hub, or you can do it from here also. We can do it from here also. Okay,
Okay.
so we can do it. So we can push the, or we can do it somewhere else. So we can, so anyway, your image will be there. Your image container will be there in the Docker hub. Okay, from AML
Okay.
file you can use the Docker hub credentials. Then you can pull the image, and so here we can pull the image and we can run the image here. Then we can see it in the Google Chrome. Now you understood?
Okay.
Okay. So in the AML file, you can define Docker Hub logins and pull the images and Docker run. Then you can see in the in the browser.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the DevOps task guys. From Ansible, from Ansible, we are deploying our application. So before that, you guys can create the containers. You guys can create the containers and push it to the Docker Hub. Then you can write a YAML file. If you have a time, so you can use the Docker YAML file, something like a YAML file, how to create the Docker images and how to push to the Docker Hub. So this is a Docker Hub, another YAML file. If you have a time, you guys can do hub Docker image dot YAML. So this YAML file is something like the Ansible file. You can create you can build the image and push it to the Docker hub. So then the second, so we can download, so we can connect to the Docker hub, download the Docker images and run the Docker images and see it on the browser. Guys understood? Okay,
Okay.
let's try. So if it is success or not, so other thing, so first you need to try guys. Okay, you can check it on the YouTube, you can check it on the Google, whatever it may be. The maybe any one of the YAML file need to create and push the either push or something like a deploy. You can do it, guys. So what you can do, something like from starting onwards. So from starting onwards, something like Terraform. So Terraform, so we can build the EC2 instance. We can build two EC2 instances. You can build the two EC2 instances. Then Ansible. Install the Ansible. Through Ansible, you can write the playbooks on Docker. So something like a Git. You can use Git also. So later part. So you guys use these three, and you can do it from Docker. You can do it. So Terraform, Ansible, and Docker.